Hi, everyone. I'm Abby from the League of Women Voters, and I'm here to talk with you about pre-registering to vote. So if you're not familiar with the League of Women Voters, we are an organization that is dedicated to making democracy work. We register voters, we educate voters, and we defend the right to vote. Our mission is to empower all voters of every gender to defend democracy. We don't support candidates or parties. We work on issues, and we educate people just like you to make their own decisions. So, what are we going to talk about today? We're going to go over a super short history of voting rights. We're going to talk about why you should vote, when you can register to vote, what you need to be able to register, how you register, and then how you can educate yourself about voting. So first up, we have a timeline of voting rights in the US. This is in no way comprehensive. This is a very, very general high notes presentation. You'll get a lot more details in your US history class. But to start us off, in 1798, white male landowners got the right to vote. Yay for them. And then in 1868, 1870, black males legally got the right to vote. More on that later. And in 1920, white women, with the passage of the 19th Amendment, got the right to vote. In 1965, the Voting Rights Act of 1965 overturned Jim Crow laws. Jim Crow laws not only impacted Black voters in the South, preventing them from voting in a lot of cases, but also Chinese voters in California and European immigrant voters in the northeastern states. So you would think that, woohoo, Voting Rights Act, everybody can vote now. But actually, until 1971, you had to be 21 to vote. And you just like yourselves, fought for the right to vote, and they got the voting age changed to 18 in 1971. And then in 2014, California decided to allow 16 and 17-year-olds like yourselves to be able to pre-register to vote, so they would automatically be sent ballots when they turned 18. And with that, we're going to go into a quick video.
You say vote. If someone says, democracy is a sham, those people don't speak for me, the system is rigged. You say, vote. Someone says, well, it doesn't make a difference. This state is red, that state's blue, this thing's already a lock. You say, vote. Someone says, hey, I'm making a statement by not voting. And then you say, well, I can't hear it. This is not about the White House. This is about your house. If you're not registered to vote, you can't sit on a jury. You can't choose your mayor. You can't choose your city council. You can't even choose your district attorney. You can't decide which measures will help your family and community and which will put them at risk. This government was designed to be changed. You can either make that change or you can take what little they give you. Democracy is not a sham. It's a job. It's our job. And it took too goddamn long to get it, to just let it slide. You say vote because there are people who still don't want you to.
Why vote? I'm glad you asked. You should vote because you can affect the policies that impact the people around you, the world, and your life. You can protect the rights earlier generations fought to achieve, like choice and the right to vote. You can affect policy on climate, human rights, school safety, justice for dreamers, and LGBTQ+ issues. Movements like school safety and justice for dreamers are great examples of youth movements that you can get involved in. You can start other movements on issues you care about as well. Even small numbers of votes can change the outcome of elections. Here's Los Altos City Council member Nisa Flagger to talk more about this.
Hi, my name is Nisa Flagger, and I'm a current council member on the Los Altos City Council, and I was mayor in 2021. When I first ran in 2016, I lost by 6 votes. That's right, 6 votes. In a city where several thousand individuals vote in every election, I lost by only 6 votes. So the 3 things I'm going to ask you to do are: 1, please register to vote. And in California, you can pre-register to vote as young as 16. The second thing I will ask you to do is please get 5 friends, family members, neighbors to also vote, because now you know 6 votes can make a difference. And the third thing I'm going to ask you to do is please vote. There's so many registered voters who actually don't show up to vote. And we know their vote can make a difference. Every vote matters. Every vote counts. Thank you.
I'm voting because it's my superpower and it's yours too. Make your voice heard. Over time, we've seen youth vote increasing. We've got the data for the last 3 presidential elections on this screen. You can see that in 2020, something unprecedented happened. More than half of youth turned out to vote. That's amazing. And we want to see those numbers keep going up and keep growing because your vote makes a difference. You might notice on this graph that older people vote a lot more than younger people. Elected officials listen to people who vote. If you don't want old people making decisions for you, if you want to make sure your voice is heard, make sure you get out there and vote and stand up for the issues you care about. Elect people that are going to stand up for the issues you care about as well. This is your chance to have your voice heard. In the words of David Hogg, a Parkland student activist, we as young people will win not by using hate, not by using division. It's about campaigning and voting. Even if you're not yet 18, you can work on issues you care about, just like this Parkland student who spoke out against gun violence and helped to start a movement. There's more work to be done on so many issues that impact youth and our communities. Look for opportunities to get engaged and make a difference. Making a difference doesn't have to wait until you're 18. In California, when you turn 16, you can pre-register and move America. So pre-register to vote today. For those of you registering online, this is what the website looks like. You can pre-register online or at the library or at the DMV. You can do it on your phone as well. If you're 16 to 17, which most of you are, you will be using that middle box where it says pre-register to vote for California residents age 16 and 17 who want to be future voters. What do you need to pre-register? You need to be a U.S. citizen and a California resident. You need your full name as it appears or will appear on a driver's license or California ID. You need a California driver's license, California ID, or the last 4 digits of your social security number. You'll need to indicate where you were born, either a U.S. state or foreign country of birth, and you'll need your signature exactly as it appears on an ID. If you do not have a signature ID like a driver's license, you will need to fill out a paper form.
Pre-register to vote today. If you're a U.S. citizen and a resident of California, you can register at 16 and vote at 18. To register, complete the paper form or register online at registertovote.ca.gov.
If for whatever reason you are not able to pre-register today, check out these resources. There's a lot of great information and it might get you excited about how you can get engaged even if you're not able to vote at this time. I recommend Brennan Center for Justice, Reclaim Our Vote, Rock the Vote, and Voto Latino. Please pause the video to pre-register to vote or check out these resources. If you're watching this on your own device, everything is linked below in the description box. Remember to get the facts before voting because your vote matters. Look for good, unbiased sources of information like Vote 411, attend local events like debates or forums, and check out candidates' websites. Your ballot isn't just candidates, so make sure you research the issues covered so you can make an informed choice. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, pre-register at 16 and vote at 18.